Okay, and whenever you guys are ready.
Okay, so here's our treatment presentation. Okay, so we had 3 original ideas before we picked our final song. So we had Where Is Love by Black Eyed Peas and Classic and I Wanna Dance with Somebody. But we opted not to do these 3 just because it didn't really fit with our concept.
So we did end up choosing Runaway by Galliants. The genre we kind of decided on was dance and pop because we thought we could create more of a story out of it. And then when we were researching similar artists to get inspiration from, we found Avicii, Calvin Harris, James Smokers, David Guetta, whatever. Yeah, should I play the song?
Yeah.
My job is to make college easier because students have a lot on them.
Spoon?
So tell us about life since we last saw you.
Think I can fly when I'm with you. My arms are wide, catching fire as the wind blows.
So yeah, basically it's quite upbeat, very pop genre. Yeah. Oh, I clicked again.
Spoon?
We went out on a music video to be set in London as our main location point. We wanted some night shots with like creating the upbeat atmosphere that links to the music. And we wanted like fast shots of London instead of having a narrative to our music video.
Okay, so we had a few different influences. One of them being a video that we found to the song I Like Me Better. So if you want to play that. We just like the kind of vibe of the music video and the way it linked with the music. And it's similar to our concept but in New York City kind of vibe. And there's some shots in there which are great. And the intro was similar to that.
In love in New York City.
But yeah, the transitions and like the slow moments.
Yeah, and they kind of do kind of a narrative intro, which we kind of wanted to add to ours.
Yeah, so more influences. We found the One Direction, One Thing music video, which was also set in London. So we looked at quite a few of the shots there and we thought they were something we could definitely achieve and recreate in our own.
Like the one
way.
shown there. They were a few of the ones we wanted to recreate.
Yeah.
So Tom Grennan was one of the people who influenced us because his music videos are quite unique and we liked what he did with his music videos. And we hope to do this by using colour in our backgrounds, LED lighting to make our music video.
And we wanted to layer videos of like someone speaking or lip syncing to the song alongside the city landscape ones, kind of like what he's done there.
But without the flowers.
Yeah.
Also, more influences. I remembered, because we were always talking about how at the very start of the video, like the video we watched before, there was more of an intro and the music didn't start till later. So I remembered the like AirPods advertisement, and once I put in the AirPods, then the music started. So we were quite inspired by that and thought we could recreate it. But yeah, basically a lot like that.
We plan to I don't know.
Okay, we plan to reinterpret our chosen artists. This will include creating a digipack that will reflect the city life and the artist's image. So we wanted to create something like this on the digipack. So that is the Millennium Bridge, and it's kind of inspired by David Yates, the director of Harry Potter. So he twists the bridge, and we wanted to kind of make that effect in our digipack with the lighting as well, which links to the LEDs that we're going to use in our shots.
And that is the idea of a city that we've
Yeah.
got going through our music video with them. Yeah, it all links. So our target audience, when we were obviously looking at all the music videos that inspired us, One Direction, Tom Graham, we thought kind of teenagers, young teens, and potentially much older, but yeah, majority of artists that we were inspired by looked at this audience, and we're going to be inspired about how they address them and how they advertise themselves.
And we were going to do a website or a social media page because we feel like that hits our target audience the best. Similar to what these artists did, they kind of have the same sort of like covers throughout all of their pages to promote their music.
So our locations, we wanted to include the Big Ben, London Eye, Trafalgar Square, Tower Bridge, the Tube, Oxford Street, Regent Street and Bond Street to create the shots you see on the screen.
As well as using the photography room.
Do you need this video again?
No,
It's a similar.
Yeah.
And
And then this is like a storyboard, like our initial ideas of how we want it to kind of go. So we'd have the starting of the tube, and then we had the airport going in, and then kind of the city, and then some artist shots throughout.
especially because we found when we were last making the video that we didn't always get all the shots we wanted, so if we could use the photography room and green screen or whichever works at the time, we then have more ideas on how to, you know, fill up the music.
And we plan to do wide shots for like the city, and then closer up shots on the artist to kind of contrast each other. So yeah,
That is everything.
Okay, thank you. Any questions? Given that the song is kind of more dance pop oriented and actually the lyrics are almost kind of synthesised, is the person that you're going to have singing those going to be the artist, or is it, you know, the I guess the DJ group or the producers that are more the focus of the artist that you're putting together?
We were talking about this, and the thing is, if we were to use the artist as the person putting in the headphone, I thought that'd be a bit weird. Artists listening to their own songs, so
Yeah.
I think it depends how we shoot and how it goes at the time. I think it would be cool if we had other characters, and
Yeah.
one of the other characters.
we think
would
of
be
having
artists.
3 characters, so 2 that are kind of in the city, and then another one which will be our artist.
Okay,
In the kind of photography shots.
Who more just observe.
so you have that kind of separation between
Yeah.
the two, that then, you know, sort of that mix of narrative and performance elements. Okay, any other questions?